have a rivalry. Has he put himself back in the #1 contender position, or do you like maybe that Masvidal fight at some point? What do you think makes sense for him now?
Yeah, well, right now Gilbert Burns has the next shot at Usman. So yeah, Colby definitely, you know, he's there. And the first fight was so incredible, him and Usman. I love that fight. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we get him another fight. Maybe he fights Masvidal. You know, see if Masvidal wants that fight.
Cowboy and Nico, we knew that was going to be a great fight. It was. Cowboy was very dejected. You know, he said he looked at it as another loss. I mean, had it not been for the loss point, he loses on the cards. I know you had hinted like, yeah, maybe he's getting a little up there. What did you think about the fight tonight?
I thought it was a draw too. I had him to draw. Remotely close. So listen, it's one thing to say I want to turn around, but you know, not like this.
Do you think you'll bring him back to Fight Island?
I don't know what to do with him yet. We got some shit we got to figure out before we leave tonight.
Okay, so maybe not Maya. You're kind of open to maybe changing that match.
He might fight before Maya and fight Maya too. Maya's not going to be ready in time for this kid.
That's crazy. Last thing I wanted to ask you about Jessica Rose Clark, Sarah Alpar. Kind of a weird situation there with the referee.
A horrible situation.
We heard on the broadcast that you actually came out during that. So what can you tell us about this? Because we're still a little bit confused. The commission said that they did use replay to determine that the knee was not illegal, which it wasn't.
So the fight's over.
Did you? Well, that
fight should have been over. That fight should have been over just like last week. She got finished. She got stopped. If you have to jump in and look at her and do anything, her nose was broken. You know, it was a finish. That should have been a finish. You know, I know Mark Ratner's all over this, so it's just something that needs to be worked out. You know, when you get stopped, and these kids are so tough and durable. That poor little girl fought her ass off again after she was able to continue. It just needs to be fixed. They got to figure this out.
So they didn't explain the use of instant replay. replay. So I mean, you're in favor of having a replay, right?
Yes.
But
Domination.
they didn't really.
I'm in favor of whatever's going to be fair. If somebody won a fight like last week, should have been stopped. You know, thank God she didn't turn around and lose the fight this week. You know, it's just crazy.
Dana, did the president call?
Take the
Colby?
objectives. Net call. Incoming artillery. Enemy spy plane inbound. Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Should have been stopped. You know, thank God she didn't turn around and lose the fight this week. You know, it's just crazy.
Did the president call Colby?
He did.
Yeah.
Fight.
So the president was watching?
Oh yeah, I knew he was watching.
Losing B.
That particular fight, kind of
Losing C. Enemy spy plane inbound. Up your game or face the consequences.
That we've never done
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
is stop people from
Enemy has Bravo.
about certain things, inside or outside. Even though it's
Taking D.
more about principle,
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
they do. So it's normal. I would have to say to this day, still the darkest one ever was Khabib and Conor. I mean, when I left that press conference, I didn't feel great after I left that press conference. You know, everything that happened this week, I fucking saw it coming 100 miles away.
all due respect, though, you did not let the situation go like that because, you had them separate at the press conference, and it didn't happen the way Khabib and Conor did.
Well, they were separate at the press conference because of, I wanted to get the
I
undercard
know
on.
why it happened, but I'm saying, it didn't get out of control, because of that. Right?
Yeah, I don't even know if it would have got out of control. Listen, I could fucking write the entire script for you right now. What would have happened at that press conference? You guys know it too. Plus, you heard everything already. You heard all the talk. You heard all the talk. These guys wanted to fight. They hate each other. The whole deal. The Conor Khabib thing you didn't see coming. I didn't see that coming. It was very weird and very dark. That's one of the weirdest ones ever. But again, my point in saying that is we've never stopped anybody from expressing themselves and saying how they feel. My philosophy is always, this is a fight. People are going to say mean shit to each other. It's like they shouldn't be allowed to say that. They're going to fucking punch each other in the face tomorrow. What could they possibly say that would be, this is a fight game. I don't believe in all that.
Has Colby become a factor in the ratings? Is he, to use your phrase, push the needle now? I mean, is this persona such that when he fights, it has an uptick in the ratings?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Listen, people love to hate Colby, you know what I mean? And, no matter what you think of Colby personally, you cannot deny that the kid's one of the best in the world. One of the best fighters on the planet.
Team deathmatch.
Sometimes guys in the world don't necessarily have that attraction, but he has both, right? He's a great fighter and he's doing the numbers.
Yeah, and I mean, all of us can agree, I would imagine, that Usman has become an absolute beast.
DGI, you are cleared hot.
It's so good, and if you look at how
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Went right down to the last couple minutes of the fight, where Usman finished the fight. I love that fight so much. It's such a good fight.
overhead. They are ahead.
Spy plane standing by.
Spy plane perimeter established, Angel 3.
What's up, dude?
Spy plane MTL 50% check. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Return for debrief, DJI. This must never happen again.
Total war. In it till both guys are in it till they put on fight.
One last question about that fight, then I have a couple more for you. But it's a little disappointing, it seemed to me. Like, you know, it was such a good card, so many great knockouts, and then the main event was just, you know. Did you expect that type of fight, or did you think it was going to be more, you know, with scrambles and knockdowns and that type of thing?
Yeah, it depended on what Woodley was going to show up. Which Tyron Woodley was going to show up, you know? Like I said, it should have been a lot like the Usman fight, but that wasn't the Tyron we got tonight.
And then just wanted to ask you, you know, you've been doing so well with the pay-per-views, right? And you did especially well in Abu Dhabi. And I wonder what your thoughts are when you look at, you know, you have a big star in Adesanya and Costa's an undefeated guy going in there to fight with another title fight on there. Do you think this is one that has that chance to kind of, you know, erupt the way you've been talking about some of the other ones have done?
Yeah, this show's going to kill it. Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Adesanya versus Costa is a ridiculous fight. It's a must-see fight, and like I've been saying, I think it's going to be the fight of the year.
And then the first time you went to Abu Dhabi, you know, especially the first show, obviously the venue sort of helped drive, you know, interest in the show.
Yep.
Do you think that's still going to be the case, or do you think that's played out and it's just going to be the fights that get people interested?
Yeah, no, we had a lot of things going into Abu Dhabi. First of all, you know, we were first. We were putting on events when people weren't. Fight Island was a massive, you know, a big star in the entire promotion too, and yeah, and we put on good fights. I mean, everything that you do to promote a fight was perfect for Fight Island. You know, obviously going into this week, you know,
Team deathmatch.
Football's on.
MTC is live. Bring the hammer down.
Where did they, like, let us run before?
We're pulling ahead.
Maybe people added, what the fuck?
protests are going on and things like that. So, you know, it's going to be like when the world was normal again.
And then just wanted to run some comments from you on Reyes and I'll say Jan since I don't want to pronounce the name. But what kind of fight do you expect in that? And I mean, it seemed like Reyes, you know, he's almost going in as the champion given the way he fought against John Jones. A lot of people thought he won.
Right.
Do you think that adds any pressure on him coming off a win over Jones? And does that put any more burden on him to prove that he's the worthy guy?
Yeah, I think both these guys have a lot of pressure. To have the opportunity to fight for the vacant title and become the world champion is huge for both of these guys. And I think that should be a very fun fight, too. Both guys are hungry. Both guys are talented, and it's a massive opportunity for them.
What do you think happened to Tyron? Because when he fought Darren Till, he was explosive, he dropped him, and then it's like he just completely went gun shy. What do you attribute that to? Is it injury? Is it age? Why has he suddenly become this guy who's afraid to throw?
Yeah, well, listen, this isn't, you know, I don't want to have the whole let's shit on Woodley press conference, but you know, Woodley's had this throughout his career. He'll come out, you know, knock a guy out explosively and
Domination.
whatever, and then, you know, have a fight where they lay on the fence for 5 rounds. So I wouldn't say that this is.
Come on.
Not sure how many.
This has never happened before, but.
Yo, guys, did they release all maps or how many maps? Just 2 maps?
Secure the objective.
There's 2 maps in this mode. So this is 12v12 that we're playing right now. And then if you go to the core playlist, there's 3 maps there.
Okay, so there's 2 maps on here, baby, and then there's 3 maps on the other mode.
Right.
Thanks, man.
I got you, cuz.
Ah, fuck, somebody's sniping me here.
Yeah, this is a big sniper map. The snipers in this game are fucking insane though, so if you're not a sniper in Call of Duty, yeah, this might be the Call of Duty to try it.
Oh shit, I see him. Oh fuck, I jumped him down. This did not look nothing like the fucking...
Yeah, everybody just picks a window in this and like...
Yeah, that fucking sucks, dude. I have an AK.
You could change your class in game, like in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I know, but kind of sucks that people do that. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Jesus.
Echo lockdown. A lockdown. Losing E.
Shit.
Enemy took Echo.
Oh, what the fuck?
Securing E.
I just fucking fell.
Losing D.
What the fuck? Yo. Yo. What the fuck? I like
Enemy
this
spy
move
plane
better than
inbound.
this.
Enemy has Delta. Taking Bravo.
Fuckers go underwater and I can't tell where they are.
Losing E. B locked down. Securing Charlie. Losing Alpha.
What the fuck?
Securing C.
Cunt.
Shit.
Shotguns in this game are dog shit.
Losing Bravo. Losing A.
Tried it out yet.
C
It's
secured.
so bad, bro.
Okay.
Get me so tight.
We lost Alpha. Securing Alpha. Artillery target being detected. By you, mate. We're falling behind. Alpha secure. Losing C. Losing A. Losing E. Enemy took Charlie. Enemy has E. Securing D. Losing Bravo. Taking Charlie. Losing A. D locked down. Enemy spy plane inbound. Enemy has B. Losing Alpha. Net call. Hostile air patrol detected. Enemy has A. Mission terminated. All squads retreat.
They just ordered from our restaurant, spent $128 and tipped $0. $0 fucking.
Coward.
We all get older, man. It happens to the best of us. But Woodley's had a good career. He's been a champion. He's, you know, been around here for a while. Had a good run in Strike Force too.
You said you want to have a conversation with Cerrone about his future. It's 5 in a row, but he looked good against Pettis and he looked good against tonight. You know, he survived the onslaught that we've seen him crumble before.
I agree.
So would you, when you say you want to have a conversation with him, do you want him to stop, or are you open to just maybe saying, look, let's start to bring it to a close? What's your emotion?
Let's talk about stopping.
Is he the sort of guy that you find a job for him with the promotion because he's been such a company guy?
I don't know, man. I got to have this conversation with him and see what he says. I don't know. I know what he's going to say. I mean, I know what he's going to say. I don't want to stop, but, you know, we got to have the conversation.
Hey, Dana.
Hey.
Back here to your left. Quick question regarding what's next for Colby. You mentioned maybe Jorge. Is a rematch between Jorge and Nate Diaz still in the works?
Yeah, I don't know where we are on that whole thing.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Mr. White, how happy are you right now? This was almost like a double card. I mean, I don't remember a prelim segment that was... I mean, the whole card was amazing.
Right.
I don't remember the last time a prelim segment was like a standalone card in itself.
Yeah, I knew. Listen, everybody knew there was a lot of buzz going into this card because this card was so good. They delivered. You know, everybody delivered tonight. So when you put together an awesome stacked card like this and it pays off, there's nothing better.
I've covered a lot of fights here at the Apex, and I see a pattern. Some guys, you know, fight better in that smaller cage, whereas some guys fight better in the bigger one where they can move around. Would you ever consider putting the bigger cage in there, or is it too much of a hassle?
No, it literally doesn't matter. I told you I'd run those numbers. I gotta do that. But there were actually more finishes in the big cage than there were in the small cage. But I gotta rerun that now that we've done more fights in it.
Last thing.
T'as-tu volé la pire? T'as volé quoi? Salade? Yeah, normal. That's
I
it?
had shoulder surgery a year ago, and for the first time in my life, I hired a trainer.
Oh, solide!
So I taught this guy for like a year.
Oh, solide!
No. I'm fucking old and banged up, man. I just try to get in there and not get hurt and not get fat.
Diana, here.
Hi.
I was just gonna ask you about Mackenzie Dern. You know, was her 5th fight in the UFC, her 10th professional fight in MMA. I just want to know your thoughts on her.
She looked incredible tonight. The submission she pulled off was insane. She looks like she's in the best shape of her life after having a baby, and you know, it's almost like, to be honest with you, since she had the baby, it's almost like her career has actually, she's gotten more focused, and she looked incredible.
She said she wants one more fight before the end of the year.
Interesting.
Another question is about Johnny Walker too. He had like a kind of a messy fight down there. Just want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I expected that fight to be like that. I knew that was going to be a war. I didn't know who was going to win, but yeah, that was a really good fight. Really good fight. Both guys were
Kill confirmed.
Did you just get here? That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said when this thing started. Yeah, you should probably start thinking about it.
And just
We're taking control. Training done over. Let's see what you can do.
Spy plane available for tasking. Spy plane connected to available operation. Spy plane mission timeline 50% expended. Mission timeline expired. Spy plane RTB. plane in the turn. We have eyes on. Spy plane fuel check 50%.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Thanks for the work. Spy plane terminating overflight.
Hostile artillery targeting active. Artillery inbound. Enemy spy plane inbound.
I got the paparazzi in front of my door. I got into his guys. I just made like I can't do the regular bands. I like to see some recline. No, I'm a dog, cause I'm fucking her and her friend. I like them two at a time, and she wanna slide. So that I answer and shit. She going to fuck up the vibe. Out my 23, going on 23. Drinking and soda, that's back in my prime.
Your proximity mine has been destroyed.
Let's go.
Located stun. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Come on, we've almost got this. Sit rep, enemy attack helo above. Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Time's against us. Bring this home. secured. You made JSOC proud.
Time stunned.
خلاص فين واحد وخلاص واجدين وقع ترى اللعبة هذه ونجيها.
What language are you speaking?
With Woodley, it doesn't seem like his head is in the game. He's focused on everything but, you know? I don't know.
So you think he's been distracted with all the outside stuff?
Always. For a long time, yeah.
Just lately you stumped for Trump at the rally in Henderson. Anything you want to say about that experience?
I've done it many times, you know.
You seem to talk a lot about, bringing Vegas and making Vegas, bringing the economy back again. Do you have local political aspirations?
No, God, no. No. No, not
there.
No, never, ever.
Okay.
Hey Dana, I want to go back to the Khamzat Chimaev situation. It seems like 5+ weeks is a long time. You're a gambling man. What are the chances you think you will bring him back to Fight Island and pull those strings?
Good. The chances are good. The guy wants to fight again. It took him 17 seconds. He didn't really have a lot of time to train. We flew him in here. It's been crazy since that kid's been here. And yes, if I can turn him around and fight out.
After his victory, Kevin Holland told you he didn't win the fight.
Kill confirmed.
That those two will run it back.
Our people demand victory.
What he said was, he walked over to me and he said, I didn't win that fight. And I said, well, you and I don't make those decisions. Somebody else does. And he said, no, we need to do that fight again because I didn't win. I respect the shit out of that.
Dan, real quick. Hazmat's fought in 2 different weight classes. If you had to slot him into one for the foreseeable future, do you want him at welterweight or middleweight?
We are taking control.
When you talk about his win tonight and what he did and how impressive he was, he knocked out a guy who's 185 pounds, a real guy, with one punch. He's a 170 pounder. So, I'm telling you, the guy is like I've never seen anything like this in my life. Special. What's that?
Could you have that again?
I don't know yet. I mean, if he's gonna fight a guy like that, and you're breaking into.
We are falling behind.
You give the guy a full camp. You can't expect. Listen, everybody thought the hype train was over tonight. We're gonna throw him in with the top 5 guys. But very few people get into the UFC. Very few people break into the top 15. Almost nobody breaks into the top 5, and literally very few people become world champions. So to take a guy that fast and just throw him into the top 5, maybe you could do it, but you definitely don't do that. You give the guy a full camp. And
I know we're dealing with hypotheticals, and I know I asked you about this a couple of weeks ago, but could you middleweight title and then 2 months later fight for the welterweight title?
I don't know what I see right now from him other than this guy is different and special and like nothing I've ever seen before. I think this guy has the potential to do anything. We'll see how this all plays out over the next year. I mean, look at what he's accomplished in fucking 66 days. Imagine what he'll accomplish in 9 months. Right? Good night, everybody. I'll see some of you in Abu Dhabi.